That was the last time I saw her sneaking through that fence. She had brilliant blue eyes. Just as she ducked under it, I could see them staring back at me. I thought that maybe she was just teasing, just pretending that she was running away, but I haven't seen her since. My first day on the job was, like you expect a first day to be, full of insecurities and not knowing quite what your job is at that moment. But people asked me to do stuff. I did stuff for them. I wrote emails and I transcribed their stories. Sometimes I even got to, get up, move something from one place to another. I'd have an idea and I'd tell somebody about it and they'd tell me to do something about it and then I'd do something about it, and then sometimes, very rarely, but occasionally, they'd say, hey, yeah, that works. We will implement that. And then I met her. That first day, I didn't know she was going to be important. Who knows when they meet somebody important in their lives that that person is going to be important? I mean, we decide that a lot. We make that decision about people that we meet. We say, that's the one. That person is going to change my life. I know that person now, and my life's never going to be the same. But we're wrong a lot. Pay attention. Next time you start something new, next time you're in a class or start a new job or go to the gym for the first time, look around and be aware of yourself making those decisions, deciding that, that person is going to be my friend. I'm going to have a crush on that person. I'm going to just admire that person. Write it down. And we affect the world, so maybe you doing this, maybe you're writing it down, or even taking that next step and talking to them will change the world the way things were going to be, and you will, in fact, have your life affected by that person. But chances are that person that you decided was going to be important won't be, and that was the case with her. She was just another old hat. She knew what she was doing. She had requests for me. She knew I was new. She didn't spend particular time with me. She just was another fairly friendly face at a new job. I don't know what I did for her that day. I maybe designed a spreadsheet that told us how many people were buying what. Maybe, I don't know, I wrote an email to someone that she thought was important, that said that she thought they were important and that she'd like them to think that we were important too. I don't know. I did a lot of things that day, and hers was just one of the many. But I do remember meeting her. I know I did. I know that it wasn't the next day or the next when I met a few more people. Met mostly everybody that day, and she was one of them. And skip ahead a few months, and she's a friend. She's one of those people that, well, I don't ever see outside of work. I look forward to seeing at work. I smile. Maybe I've even given her a hug a couple times. I'm not a consummate hugger. I don't hug everybody I meet. But I'm not against it. I'm not anti-hugging. Nor do I think it's weird. I just, you know, as much time as I'm spending on it now, I don't spend that much time thinking about it. And she was one of those people that liked to hug, and so I'd give her a hug. Sounds weird when I say it now. I'm not trying to make it anything weird. I'm just saying, she was a friend. More of a friend than the average human being was, but I didn't really know her a few months down the road, and then everything happened. And you know what happened, and I know what happened, and of course that made the world smaller. And then there we were at Fort Worth. And it seemed like we were never going to leave. Like today was the last day. There would probably be another last day. There would probably be a lot of them. But it seemed like we were going to be there forever, and there was nothing we could do about it. And she just said, I'd rather leave. And she did. God, she was independent. She was so full of decision-making. Nobody makes decisions like that. Not now. I mean, I suppose the people in charge do, but not us. We don't control our lives. And why would we? Controlling our lives is a dangerous proposition, which she did. And she just climbed through that fence. She looked back at me with her eyes. She looked back at me with her eyes. And that was the last I saw of her. She was gone, and here I am. Still talking to you. So, no, I don't have any answers on where she's gone. I can tell you where she went, exactly the last place I saw her. Tell you all about her relationship, but that doesn't mean I know where she went, because I don't think she knew where she went. I kind of hope she would have told me if she had known where she was going. But we don't know what's beyond these walls. Through that fence, there's kind of nothing. Maybe it's like that movie, and it's all kind of a lie, and there's just a regular world out there that we should be a part of. Or maybe it's like you say, and there's nothing out there but wasteland and nuclear radiation, zombies, and bugs that can eat your face off. Various things you pretty much don't want to encounter. If any one of those things is true, I'm not leaving. But I suppose if there were a nice world outside and we're all just clones being harvested for our organs, I don't know. It sounds kind of crazy when I say it like that. I made a movie about it, so it can't be true. Well, anyways, I'll see you at 0800. Have another talk like this. Right now I'm late for lunch, but yeah. Have a good life, Senator.